Welcome everyone! Well, another Sonic Adventure 2 battle. In the last episode, finished up the Dark Story action mission for final change today. It is time for the last story. We went through the Evo, we went through the Dark Story. Now it's time for the epic conclusion in the last story.
What's going on? Why doesn't the cannon fire? What's happening here? It's my grandfather, Gerald Robotnik.
What's that vibration?
Hey, wait! Someone is coming.
You haven't given up yet?
It's all over for us.
What do you mean?
I just received a message from my boss. This space colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity. It probably will impact Earth.
What's that on the screen?
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct, the space colony Ark will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth. I plan to give you a taste of my revenge once all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No.
Ready!
What's going on here? Who is that?
I plan to give you a taste of my revenge.
The vibration's getting
once all the
worse.
seven-
Professor Gerald Robotnik, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
What? I knew you were behind all this. Stop it right now, or else...
I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance.
What do you mean?
You're pretty persistent for a hedgehog, aren't you? You're still alive.
Just letting Knuckles pilot the shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
What is this?
This is my grandfather's diary.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some way. I got scared as I no longer was able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to end. Based on my original projections, I was able to complete my project, Shadow. I designed its mind to be perfect, pure. I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it
If
To
you
the
wish to
world.
fill the world with destruction... Oh, so that's why you released Shadow from the base.
Core of the Eclipse cannon is now highly reactive and explosive. This is because the Chaos Emerald is overpowering. If the colony collides with Earth, it will shatter into pieces like my grandfather predicted. That mad scientist!
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now.
The space colony arc position may have shifted due to the amount of energy given off by the emeralds. We have to stop the energy.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. We have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this, I just might be able to stop the Chaos Emerald.
The reaction of the Chaos Emeralds is moving toward the cannon's core. It may be too late.
There still may be some time left. If we pull together, we might be able to get to the shortcut that leads to the core.
No worries. Just leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Then, let's get to work.
Oh god, this is like the worst level of the entire game. Basically, so how this is gonna work is, if this was not done virtually, we would have done a controller thing, but since it is done virtually, I'll just be playing through it. Chris will be playing through the final boss, and Jacob will do the boss right before it. So, you get a dose of us in this episode. But, anyway, so the way Kanan's core works is, these guys being dicks. But the way Kanan's core works is there are these time switches around the area. You have to hit them, and the mobiles don't actually complement this very well, as you have to utilize them to your advantage to help you get through certain sections. The stage is also unique, as it's the only one that allows you to play as multiple characters. You play as every single character but Shadow in this stage. And while you don't play as Shadow, we'll probably get into that in part 2 depending on how it's looking up. But anyway, this section is like bullcrap. Like, I remember dying on that so much as a kid. Yeah, I can fully agree with that. Yeah, like, when I first played this level as a kid, I would rarely get past Tails' section. It would usually be like with one life. And also, time will actually stop those waiters, so use the advantage. And also, because game of physics, we can just cheese the spot. Or die! That works too. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do that. But, yeah, this is not the only reason why people hate Kanan's core. Not because of the bad level design, with you having to play as everyone. Knuckles' section, that is extremely time-consuming, difficult, and has horrible controls, because you're underwater for most of it. So, you have to do a lot of controls, and you're not given all that much exposure. The only water level so far that really involves it is Aquatic Mine, and then when we played, that was a while ago. Yeah, it's been a while since we played that, so I'm excited to go for that. So I would be excited to go for that if I was actually gonna play it. Yeah, but I need to be excited now. That has happened to me way more times than I would like to admit.
System alert. System alert. The intruder has reached the system area. Initiate debug program.
So there's not really much else to say about Tails' section in Boost, so we'll be cutting around here. Ah. Can't even reach me though. Oh, you got me, Timmy. Yeah, so what game offense is you can easily just cheese this point. What you meant to do is go all the way around and use time switches, but what game offense is you can just cheese this point under a minute. That's crazy. Yep, so Eggman. Now, Eggman is actually really hard because Eggman has this one section at the very end. I believe you can cheese it with the game of physics, but if you can't, you know, you have to go all the way around. It's a very hard platforming. You have to utilize time switches and hit it at the right timing. And in Lost Colony, we saw a preview what it could be with a pit that you can jump into. That's all over this final section I'm mentioning. Also, there's a lot of these shield guys along the stage. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, so this is the section I'm talking about with all the platforming and stuff. You have to use time switch to your advantage. With the amount that I played this level, I can mostly do it not that too shabby, but it is really hard for a beginner. Like, I don't even remember how long I spent on this as a kid. It must have been a while. I know personally it took me a while to beat it. To be really honest, I barely remember this level. You never played through the main campaign with me, so I can kind of understand that. Yeah, so there's a store which it's usually a lot harder to reach. Here, there's just a chow box and Mystic Melody. Now, if I recall correctly, that's what the chow is, so yeah, keep that in mind. But anyway, okay, here. Science switches to make this landing job a little easier. This is the section I'm talking about with Eggman here. Okay. Well, you have to do platforming, and the time switches are really important to get stop at the right timing so the platforms actually spawn for you. Now, for me, I can just jump up here, no problem. But you have to go all the way around and hit the time switches at the right time, and it makes a section a hell of a lot harder to deal with. Now it's like the Rouge's section, which is actually probably the easiest out of them all. As, Rouge is the shortest section. She doesn't really have to worry about deviating from the normal pathway, and it's just a simple way to the finish goal. There's really nothing involved that makes it even more complicated, unlike the other sections, and the next one, especially Knuckles, that one takes for freaking ever to do. Yeah, I actually can't remember you on that one, Jacob. Yeah, it's been a really long time. I actually have a story about that one I can go over when we get to it. Yeah. Yeah, Knuckles' part is the hardest. It takes the longest and is the hardest part. Can these people stop attacking? Alright, so do not hit this switch right here, as it actually will stop your progress. So head over here, hit this one down here. Do not die. And you're supposed to head up and get through the area. And there you go. Nice and easy. And now it's time for the hard one. Yep. Oh god. Alright, now it's time for Knuckles, and while I'm not playing here, I'm gonna tell you guys a story about this one. So, about this one. Knuckles. This section takes a really long time, because the game misguides you, as I see so many people, even me as a kid, go the wrong way. Yeah, you can easily, what you're supposed to do is go over here, hit this time switch and hit it back up. The game makes you think that you're supposed to do the other thing and head back to where Rouge was initially. But instead you're supposed to do this. And I've done that on many playthroughs because I don't remember the actual way. Hit this switch as if you're not progressing at all. That's means when you have to deviate to up there. And that's actually the easy part of the level, believe it or not. As the hard part is just coming in. Yep, as I remember spending maybe like 10 minutes, like, I don't know, like a very long time, because I didn't get the shock poison when I first cleared this area. You didn't? No, I had no idea it existed. So I was just collecting air bubbles, trying to develop the courage to leave. Jeez. Anyway, yeah, this one is really hard, because you have to hit the sign switch, and then blindly guide yourself towards the door. And then go for, and it's just complicated. Yeah, I remember standing there, trying to build the courage to go through that door, because I knew it was a long pathway. There were guys there, I had no idea where I was going. So it was really hard. And also, there's this section. I might actually do it in one try. Oh, shoot! I've never done that. I've always taken a second try of that. No! No! Are you kidding me? Alright, never mind. What the hell, game? There we go. Alright, get to that. Yeah, that was a lot easier than I expected, but yeah. Now it's time for Sonic section. Yeah. So, Sonic section isn't actually all that bad. If you know what you're doing. Don't, well then you can easily die here. Sonic doesn't want to use all your time switches. You have to kill these guys extremely quickly. There's this jump right here, which I failed on more than once. But that opens up this door to the left here. Nope. Alright, so supposed to head backwards. Hit these guys get all over the place. Okay. No! Ah! That would have been anyway, Quasi. It would have been. But the good thing is that actually score saves after each checkpoint. So if you die, well, you're keeping your score. So this stage, if you go in with a time limit, you can actually die during it, even late into it, and still get the A-Wing. That's why I like this level so much. It isn't all that lenient on A-Wings. It's not all that bad. The one exception I can say is probably the 100 Wings mission, just because you can't get hit. Sonic, can you only attack the robot? Okay. Probably one of the most memorable parts of the game, like in the sliding down thing, yeah. The level ends like this, and it is just such a slap in the face, because the other parts, the entire level is so difficult to get through. And with this just makes it like a walk in the park at the ending. But there you go, that's Kidden's core complete. It's a really tough stage, but if you can get down pat, it could be a lot of fun. Oh.
No problem.
Mainly the deaths. I wouldn't be surprised. Also, I could have done it a little bit quicker, but again, that level is extremely easy if you know how to export the time switches. And yeah.